Hello, Internet. It is I, Malik Aaron, and welcome back to Box Office Predictions. Today, we're going to be talking about the 30th anniversary of The Nightmare Before Christmas. So, as usual, we're going to be going over the pros and cons. So, let's get to it. Pros. So, Nightmare Before Christmas came out 30 years ago. And even though it says Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, this was not made by Tim Burton. Okay, he didn't direct this. Henry Selick directed this. Okay, that's a common misconception right there. So I just want to throw that out there immediately. But this movie is considered a classic. It's both a Halloween classic and a Christmas classic at the same time because it mixes both holidays, which is quite something. And when it comes to like stop motion movies, this is easily one of the more recognizable ones out there. So, yeah, obviously this movie has a great reputation. People loved it then, people love it now. Yeah, easy pro right there. Another pro, this is the big 30th anniversary. Usually, like, anniversaries are really important if they either have a 0 or a 5 at the end of them, at the end of the big number. So, this being the 30th anniversary, I imagine, like, hardcore fans would want to watch this in theaters, just for, to celebrate, I guess. So, I'd say the 30th anniversary, you know, I label that as a pro, definitely. Another pro is that there isn't a whole lot of direct competition out there. I mean, in terms of family content, there's like Paw Patrol, the Mighty movie, and that's it. That's literally it. You don't have any other options. So, if you don't want to watch Paw Patrol, you can watch this for like the 20th time. So, yeah. So, lack of direct competition. The fact that Paw Patrol is like what, it's about to enter its fourth weekend, so it's pretty much old at this point. So yeah, I label that as a pro. Lack of serious direct competition. Is there anything else I could say? I mean, I guess the fact that this is coming out in October is appropriate enough considering the type of movie it is. So yeah, label that as a pro. That's another easy pro. I think that's really it. So, cons. Sure, it's the 30th anniversary, but this movie's been re released quite a few times, okay? It was re released in 2006, 2007, 2008, 2020, and now 2023. So, it's been released quite a bit. And, like, during the 2000s, I guess they wanted to be like I don't know, like as event, like a Rocky Picture Horror Show type event or something like that. And it worked for a little bit. Where like it opened like 1.9 million, like 168 theaters. Then it did it again, 500 theaters, $5 million, and then they tried to do it again in 2008. It did not work out. Like only opened with like less than 400K. Worked out again in 2020, but like, what else were you gonna watch in 2020? There was nothing to watch. um, so yeah, the re-releases have been very hit or miss. So yeah, you gotta deal with that, and the fact that this movie's been widely available for decades, like that. Like it gives you like less of a reason to like watch it on the big screen when you're better off just watching it like on TV or on Disney Plus or on DVD, Blu-ray, any of that. You're better off. Some would say you're better off doing that than going to the theater and watching this. So I guess the fact that this movie's been like so widely available and the fact that the re-releases it's already been re-released several times, I'm labeling those things as cons. I guess another con, I don't know, is the fact that I mean, sure, this weekend won't be so bad, but next weekend you got Five Nights at Freddy's, which is gonna just grab all of the, not just the horror fans, but a lot of young people too, because Five Nights at Freddy's, that skews pretty young. That has a pretty young fan base. The fact that movie's PG-13 means they can go see it. They're not restricted. So I feel like whatever, the people who watch this Nightmare Before Christmas 30th anniversary, like that audience is probably gonna watch Five Nights at Freddy's. So that's a problem. So I'm gonna label that as a con. And I think that's it. So opening weekend, well, the numbers I've seen from my early numbers, this is opening of like 4 million, which isn't bad considering this movie's been re-released to death. So I mean, it would be on the almost the same level as the 2007 re-release, and yeah, I mean, compared to the others, I think the 2007 one, that's probably where it's gonna end up, or at least it's gonna end up close to that. Plus, it's in like way more theaters. I think it's like 1,600. I'm gonna check very fast off camera. Let me see just to make sure. Gotta find it. Gotta find it. Where are you? Yes, 1,600. 1,650 theaters. So 1,600. So way more theaters. So that gives it an advantage. So I'm gonna say 3 to 4 million, probably four. I'm just gonna go 4 million, and it's total. I don't know. I don't. It's not gonna live very long after Halloween. So I think it's gonna be fairly front loaded. So I'm gonna say, shoot, another 10 million to add to this movie's final tally. So yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's it for the weekend. Next weekend is going to suck real bad because 5 movies are coming out, but only one is important. And that movie is Five Nights at Freddy's, which is expected to do stupidly well, which kind of surprises me. But that movie's expected to do low-key gangbusters. Everything else is just there. It's there to exist, and that's it. So, whoopee, I get to talk about all these movies. Yay. So stay tuned for all these videos next week. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share the whole drill. We'll check out more videos like this. Got playlists on the homepage, all previous prediction videos I made this year. You want to watch any of them from beginning to now? Not beginning. You want to watch any of them from this year or the past few years? You can go right ahead. You want to watch any of the re-releases I've done this year? This is the third. Believe it or not, this is the third 30th anniversary re-release I've done. I did Jurassic Park. I did Hocus Pocus. Now I do not Nightmare on Elm Street. Jesus Christ, Nightmare Before Christmas. And this makes me think: where are all the 20th anniversary movies? Where are all the 2003 movies? Where's Finding Nemo? Where's Pirates of the Caribbean? What's the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie? Where's friggin' School of Rock? Where's Elf? Where's trying to think some other one. Kill Bill. Where are Lord of the Rings: Return of the King? Where are they? Where are those re-releases? You think they would re-release those movies to make a quick buck, but no, they just don't want to do it. So I find that really strange. But yeah. So if you want to watch any of my past prediction videos, go right ahead. And there's also the canceled series where I go over all the movies that are supposed to come up, but never talked about this re-release because I didn't know it was happening until like very recently, and I was just like, yeah, okay. So, yeah, but I've made 210 episodes of canceled. So if you want to watch any of those episodes, I'm probably gonna make another one by next week, judging by what I've been hearing about Deadpool 3. So stay tuned for that potential video. But if you want to watch any of the past cancel episodes of Man the Channel, you want to binge them all from beginning to now, I highly encourage you to do that, so go do it. There's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. October recap will come out the first week of November before the Marvels comes out. So stay tuned for that. But if you want to watch any of the past recap videos of Man the channel, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.